How's it going, folks? It's your old friend Aaron Camaro. I'm back again. I've got the inside scoop for you. I've been doing some digging. I've got my sheets. I've got all the action lined up for you. I've got to tell you, May 19th, Tennessee State Fairgrounds, you've got to be there. I mean, if you don't know the lineup, I'm going to get into it in just a minute, but the first thing I have to tell you, the most important thing that I could just ever, please, get close, listen to me. On May 19th, there is going to be an announcement made that night that is so huge. I can't even believe it. I've been in the wrestling business for a while now, and I cannot believe what I've heard is going to go down on May 19th. That announcement is going to knock your socks off, Nashville. The most unbelievable thing you've ever heard. Trust me on that. And that's not the only thing. That huge main event, I've got the whole rundown right here. The huge main event, the biggest match in Nashville, talking about two international superstars, the one and only Matt Hardy facing off the man. He's made a special trip back from Japan to come to America, to come to Nashville to wrestle in front of the greatest fans in the world, and that's the main event. And there's so much more going on. Kevin Sullivan, the Taskmaster, he's coming in. Is he the man that has the price on the head of Hammerjack? There's only one way to find out. No disqualification. You know how it's gone before. Hammerjack's going to step up to the challenge. But this is Kevin Sullivan we're talking about here. Other than that, going down the list, loser leaves town. One of these guys is never coming back to Nashville. And one of those guys, it's either going to be Wolfie D or Grandmaster Sexay Brian Christopher. One of those guys is leaving Crossfire. One of those guys is leaving Nashville. Rebby Sky makes her debut. I'm so excited I can't even talk right. She makes her debut that night. She's going to be facing, well, I think she's going to be facing Jessica Havoc. The meanest woman I've ever seen in my life. She scares me. Last month, we seen Maria suspend her. Well, you know, Jessica's the kind of girl, she doesn't listen to rules. She doesn't do what she's told, so I've got a pretty good feeling she's going to be there. And Rebby Sky, boy, I hope you're not biting off a little more than you can chew with her. Kid Cash and Jerry Lynn, you guys have been with us all along. You've seen how this has gone. Jerry Lynn, the guy just wants to retire in style. Kid Cash, he wants to put him on the shelf, and this could be his last chance to do it. Jerry Lynn, he's not going out on Kid Cash's terms. He's going to go out on his own. Kid Cash, well, that guy does what he wants, so we're just going to have to see how that goes. Look here, one of my all-time favorites, the man from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. You know I'm talking about Shark Boy, baby. He's coming to town to answer the challenge of the King, His Royal Highness, Shane Williams. In action, the grudge match. These guys hate each other. The Diamonds in the Rough versus the Hot Shots. We seen last month Eric the Dragon Andrews getting in the face of the franchise Shane Douglas. Is he nuts? Why would you do that? Why? But we're going to see where that all goes. There's going to be definitely more confrontation to that. We've got Jimmy Vegas debuting. Nick Nitros is going to be there running his mouth like he always does. Of course, LT Falk, Caleb Connolly, and a whole lot more. But let me tell you one more time. Just let me put my glasses on so you know I'm serious. Those matches are all going to be huge. It's going to be probably the best show that I've ever had anything to do with. I've got to have you guys there. It's going to be amazing. And when I tell you that announcement is going to be huge, it's going to rock Nashville, Tennessee to its very core. Do not miss the huge announcement or any of the action going on at the Tennessee State Fairgrounds. May 19th, we are Crossfire Wrestling.